Do you understand what I'm saying, son?
Brack's not here, dear. He ran out screaming hours ago.
Oh, well then. Do you understand what I'm saying, Mother?
I've come back, Mother and Father, and I know now that you can't run away from your troubles. Stuff it, doll talker!
Hi, look at this. Your old friend Hippo is going to have his own TV show. Show Us Your Garbage, starring Hippo. Taping today at 4 o'clock.
Brack, why don't you go down to the TV station and see him?
Smashing idea, Mummy!
I think we should all go. Everyone except me.
Show us your garbage, show us your trash. If Hippo likes it, you'll win some cash. So show us your garbage, ready, set, go. It's time to meet the star of our show. Here's Hippo, Hippo. Here's Hippo, Hippo. Here's Hippo, he's a hell of a guy.
Coming up next, Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Attention swimmers, we've got the Ripping Friends.
Citra said, gee whiz, I thought we finished him off for good.
Yeah, didn't we finish him off the last time we fought?
Yes, and the 37 times before that. Why, Jimmy is the last and final step in human evolution. We've seen death before. Why, every time we sit down for dinner, there's a dead thing on our plate.
The Ripping Friends, tonight at 1 on Adult Swim.
There's a new fitness phenomenon that's sweeping the nation.
I feel stronger, more relaxed, and more energized.
It's exhilarating and relaxing at the same time.
Introducing Windsor Pilates, the revolutionary video-based workout system designed by 51-year-old Pilates guru Mari Windsor that uses simple, controlled movements to trim and tone your entire body without the need for expensive fitness equipment.
Mari really helped me achieve the body that I wanted.
Windsor Pilates is amazing.
And it actually works.
You'll start with Mari's Basics video, a step-by-step guide to Mari's most effective body sculpting moves. Next, with Mari's easy-to-follow 20-minute workout video, you'll see immediate results. Call now and we'll also include Mari's accelerated body sculpting program. All this for just 2 payments of only $19.95.
Windsor Pilates works. It worked for me, and I know it'll work for you.
Have your credit card ready and call the number on your screen. Order risk-free with our money-back guarantee. But you must call now to receive the free bonus items and qualify for this low price. So call the toll-free number now.
From master filmmaker Hayao Miyazaki.
Where are you going?
Comes the most acclaimed film of 2002.
Leave before it gets dark.
I'm dreaming! Have to!
Prepare to be spirited away. On DVD and video this Tuesday. Rated PG.
Something for women that's more secure than an email password. Kotex brings you readjustable wings with strips by Velcro USA. Kotex fits. Period.
You alone have been granted the 5th freedom. You have the right to spy, steal, destroy, and terminate to ensure that American freedoms are protected. If captured, your government will disavow any knowledge of your existence. You are no longer Sam Fisher, agent of the U.S. government. You are a Splinter Cell.
Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell. Now redefined to push your PlayStation 2 to the limits with exclusive new levels and features.
These are America's mean streets, where the truth is heard. And now there's a new rapper in town. A plain, white rapper.
Y'all got guns? Makes me want to run. I ain't having no fun. I feel like I'm a hot dog and y'all be the bun.
Jamie Kennedy, Tay Diggs, Anthony Anderson, Regina Hall, and Snoop Dogg.
Stuart Little? That little white rat ain't got nothing on me. Pound it.
Malibu's Most Wanted. Rated PG-13.
I'm down.
Starts this Friday.
Parents strongly cautioned. The following programs are intended for mature audiences over the age of 18. These programs may contain some material that many parents would not find suitable for children and may include intense violence, sexual situations, coarse language, and suggestive dialogue. Up next, Space Ghost Coast to Coast on Adult Swim. Beginning next Sunday on Adult Swim. Adult Swim. Hey, hey, listen up. Family Guy. Next Sunday at 11:30 on Adult Swim.
You were right, Lois. TV is evil.
Ask me about two. Ask me about two with authority. And be sure to ask me about two in my house.
Going on right now. Walk into any Foot Locker and pick up 2 pair for just $89.99.
Just remember, you've only got 2 hands.
This is the most amazing advancement for women since the push-up bra. Kotex brings you readjustable wings with strips by Velcro USA. Kotex fits. Period.
What's it like to crunch into a Twix?
Creamy cookie.
Twix!
Tony V in the mix.
Crunch into it.
Twix.
It's all in the mix.
Dial 1-800-CALL-ATT for collect calls. Just dial right down the center, 1-800-CALLATT.
It's free for you and cheap for them.
Don't touch that.
Save on every call. Dial 1-800-CALL-ATT for collect calls.
Introducing New America Online 8.0. With hundreds of new features, there's never been a better time to try it.
America Online has so much more.
You've got mail.
With 8.0, I can customize my email.
You can pick what emails you want to see first in your mailbox.
With AOL's new parental controls, I can set up for each one of my children.
I can control when and how long they stay online.
Call now and get 1,025 free hours for 45 days and hundreds of new features.
Searching is quick and easy.
Now AOL searches are faster than ever with Google.
I can sign up to AOL from home or on the road.
There are more access numbers than ever.
The customer service is free and it's 24 hours a day.
They're friendly, they're responsive.
Call 1-800-901-9795 now and get started right over the phone with 1,025 free hours for 45 days. There's no commitment and you don't even need a credit card.
It's an AOL like you've never seen before.
New AOL 8.0 with hundreds of new features. There's never been a better time to try it.
Attention swimmers. We've got the ripping friends.
Citra said, gee whiz, I thought we finished him off for good.
Yeah, didn't we finish him off the last time we fought?
Yes, and the 37 times before that. Why, Jimmy is the last and final step in human evolution. We've seen death before. Why, every time we sit down for dinner, there's a dead thing on our plate.
The ripping friends. Next on Adult Swim.
Maybe we need...
Just a friendly reminder, Mother's Day is Sunday, May 11th, and there's no better way to make it special than with flowers from Pro Flowers. Pro Flowers will keep moms smiling longer because they're cut to order and shipped direct from the grower overnight via FedEx, so they're guaranteed fresh for 7 days. And because there's no middleman, you pay about half what you'd expect, so you get twice the freshness for about half the price. Send a dozen roses for Mom for just $29.99. Or 20 tulips for Mom for just $29.99 and get delicious Ghirardelli chocolates, a $9.99 value free. Mother's Day will be here soon, so order now and remember Mom with flowers from Pro Flowers.
Call 800-482-7136 now or order on the web at 23proflowers.com.
Order now and get free Ghirardelli chocolates.
Whoa, there is a...
Simple way to call collect?
Huh?
It's 1-800-COLLECT. It's easy.
Oh, yeah, 1-800-COLLECT for collect calls.
Somebody just earned their wings. 1-800-COLLECT. Save a buck or two.
Wings.
Something for women that's more secure than an email password. Kotex brings you readjustable wings with strips by Velcro USA. Kotex fits. Period.
What if it was the only role left?
Love Dragon Ball Z? Get Ultimate Battle 22, the import for the PlayStation game console. Rated teen.
Papa John's. After 19 years, no question. It's an amazing pizza.
Celebrate Papa John's 19th anniversary. Get 2 large one-topping pizzas for just $11.99. Call us now. We'll be right there.
Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
This Friday,
I'm the shiznit.
Oh, shut up, stupid.
one white brother is gonna be one
bad mother.
Shut your mouth.
I'm Malibu's most wanted, y'all. This is my sizzle, the Rizzo, my nizzle. Don't be hating.
Malibu's most wanted.
Could I kiss you?
Offered you a snack, not the whole kitchen.
Rated PG-13. Starts this Friday.
Introducing New America Online 8.0. With hundreds of new features, there's never been a better time to try it.
You've got mail.
With 8.0, I can customize my email.
AOL's new parental controls I can set up for each one of my children. Now AOL searches are faster than ever with Google. The customer service is free and it's 24 hours a day.
Call now and get 1,025 free hours for 45 days. There's no commitment and you don't even need a credit card.
America Online has so much more.
New AOL 8.0 with hundreds of new features. There's never been a better time to try it.
Hey!
The Ripping Friends are next. Parents strongly cautioned. The following programs are intended for mature audiences over the age of 18. These programs may contain some material that many parents would not find suitable for children and may include intense violence, sexual situations, coarse language, and suggestive dialogue.
It's ripping time!
That's the spirit.
Let's rip them apart!
Did you remember to wear your protective cups?
Yeah, Mom.
What is the first and last word out of your mouths when you address me?
Sir! Yes, sir! Mom, sir!
All right! Just so you don't forget, here's a little reminder. Okay, men, let's see what your insides are made of. Craig, out of the ring. Okay, Slab. Go! Yeah! Suck it up, boy. Don't let me see you cry. Attention! Getting kind of soft there, huh? We'll have to work on that. Okay, drop on your backs and give me 50. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special report. A previously obscure European dictator, Sexpectations of the Republic of Yugoslavia, has been waging war on his neighbors. Thus far, he has annexed 5 neighboring states in Europe. Foreign authorities expect this is not the end of Sexpectations' conquests, and some even predict another possible world war in the making.
Sexpectations? Gee whiz, I thought we finished him off for good.
Yeah, didn't we finish him off the last time we fought?
Yes, and the 37 times before that.
That guy's got a lot of nerve popping his head above ground again.
These tragic scenes live by satellite.
I and my sister have been trained in guerrilla tactics. We hide behind bushes beyond trees. They catapulted us into enemy camps where we fight to the end for our country. And every night we pray for the war to ending. But she no end, and we fight some more. We are very brave, but getting also tired and hungry.
Yeah, hungry. The whole world watches in horror, waiting, wondering what kind of madman would bring such unhappiness to a continent so weary from war, and wondering what country will be the next to fall.
I may be the most powerful dictators on Europe, but it is nothing compared with what I want. Never shall I rest until I conquer the most big country on earth. Only those pigs, the Ripping Brothers, stand between me and my needs. There they are. Bah! I will yet defeat them twice and for all. It is time I meet with my Council of War to create a plan. There, look! The United States of America! This is what I want! Just think what it would be like to rule a country so big, so rich, so full of people who speak English! But first, I must rid myself of the accursed Ripping Brothers! I need a plan! Whoever gives me the plan shall be rewarded. What do you say, Minister of Propaganda? Well, Minister of War. Minister of Torture.
I know. Why don't we torture them?
Idiot! You don't torture the Ripping Brothers! They love pain! Minister of Slapping, do your duty!
Sire, do not the American ladies love foreign men?
Yes, that is right.
And are you not the most desirable of foreigners?
Also quite true.
Then here is the plan. And then you can... And of course you will.
I sure am hungry. I wonder what Mom's got for dinner.
I can't wait. I hope it's raw.
Hey, it sure smells odd. Must be something new.
La-da-da-dee-dee-dee-dee.
What's for dinner, Ma?
All right, Ma, what's the deal here?
I don't know what you mean, boy.
You're acting all weird, Ma. What's with the frilly getup? Don't you know what they call people who wear dresses? Okay, Ma. I guess you're all right.
Goodbye, boys. Help yourself to whatever's in the fridge. I'll see you later. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la.
Oh, man.
Oh, jeepers. Oh.
Are you enjoying the baked shepherd's leavings?
But of course, garçon. And for an entree, we would like the speckled pheasant rump.
Ah, an excellent suggestion.
Oh, Anton, this is so fancy.
Such truffles are a delicacy of the ignorant peasants in my homeland.
Home? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna be late for training. Could you bring me a phone, Mr. Goat? I need to call my boys.
Very well, monsieur. I mean, madam, I think.
Thank you. My boys would never forgive me if I missed weight training.
You work so hard, don't you, my love? How meaty your palms are. Whoa, how I am desiring your every pound. I adorn you with this sprig of garlic to enhance your pungent fragrance.
Succulent speckled pheasant rump.
Oh, my.
Crab drippings, anyone?
Please.
Enjoy.
Who needs the food when we have each other? Ooh, and what are we hiding here? Such ample armpitfuls of flesh. May I? £15. From this flesh, I can tell that you have lived.
That tickles.
Beginning next Sunday on Adult Swim. Adult Swim. Hey, listen up. Family Guy. Next Sunday at 11:30 on Adult Swim.
You were right, Lois. TV is evil.
You alone have the fifth freedom, the right to spy, steal, and destroy to ensure that American freedoms are protected. You are no longer Agent Sam Fisher. You are a Splinter Cell.
Now redefined to push your PlayStation 2 to the limits.
This is the most amazing advancement for women since the push-up bra. Kotex brings you readjustable wings with strips by Velcro USA. Kotex fits. Period.
Introducing New America Online 8.0. With hundreds of new features, there's never been a better time to try it.
America Online has so much more.
You've got mail.
With 8.0, I can customize my email.
You can pick what emails you want to see first in your mailbox.
With AOL's new parental controls, I can set up for each one of my children.
I can control when and how long they stay online.
Call now and get 1,025 free hours for 45 days and hundreds of new features.
Searching is quick and easy.
Now AOL searches are faster than ever with Google.
I can sign up to AOL from home or on the road.
There are more access numbers than ever.
The customer service is free and it's 24 hours a day.
They're friendly, they're responsive.
Call 1-800-901-9795 now and get started right over the phone with 1,025 free hours for 45 days. There's no commitment and you don't even need a credit card.
It's an AOL like you've never seen before.
New AOL 8.0 with hundreds of new features. There's never been a better time to try it.
Attention swimmers. We've got Mission Hill.
We could decorate the gym with bales of hay and have a hoedown.
We can't afford hoes.
I've got more important things to do than obsess over women. Hey, my concubines are here.
How would you like to be on the real world?
What, me? Come on. I'm not MTV material. Hell, I'm barely WB material.
Mission Hill. Next on Adult Swim.
It's not like Ma to miss a training session. Something's wrong, fellas. Something's really wrong.
I don't like it. I don't like it one bit.
I think she's been kidnapped.
Or worse.
Maybe she's dead.
Mom's dead! Mom's dead! Mom's dead! Mom's dead! Mom's dead! Mom's dead!
Get a hold of yourself, man. Crying ain't gonna bring her back.
Leave him alone, man. He's just a kid.
Shut up! All right, she's dead. Dead. Is that a reason to panic? We've seen death before. Why, every time we sit down for dinner, there's a dead thing on our plate. Now, come on. Let's pull together. Let's find something positive to do here.
There's only one thing to do. We'll get revenge!
Revenge! It's the American way.
It's ripping time!
Boys, I want you to meet your new father.
Darling, I love you.
Great gobs of gravel. It's Citrusette.
Ma, have you gone crazy? Why, you dirty rotten homewrecker!
Don't you dare bruise my new husband. From now on, you will treat your new daddy with love and respect. He's your father, and you must obey him. Now, I'm going shopping, and I think this will be a good time to get to know your new daddy. And remember, children, you must obey his rules as if they were my own.
From now on, you must be kept clean. I make sure you take the garlic bath every morning. And if you forget, you will not be served my delicious fish brains and duck bills for the breakfast. Monsieur Rip shall be in charge of leaking the goats every day. I come from a civilized nation. In my country, we keep our goats clean. If you're good boys and do your errands each week, I will give you an allowance, so you can buy the comic books and the candies.
Comic books and candies?
And maybe Pops ain't a bad cat after all.
Okay, Dad, what errands do you want us to do?
Daddy, may we have our allowance, Dad?
Did you mow the chickens?
Yes, sir.
Rob the supermarket?
Yes, sir!
Steal Girl Scout cookies?
We finished everything you told us, sir.
Here you are, my little fellows. You are good boys. Now, are you ready for this week's assignment?
Yes, sir!
Now, this is the most important job I have given you yet. Are you sure you are up for it?
Dad, we will gladly obey you rigidly in all ways, for you are our only begotten father.
Excellent! Lean forward and listen. I want you to steal the White House and evict the president.
Oh, hello, son. How are you and Pop getting along?
Mom, that's just what I need to talk to you about. Sit down with me for a minute, will you? I don't know how to tell you this, Ma, but we're in it deep. And we're sinking faster every minute we carry on this farce.
What are you talking about?
That man you call your husband? That Lothario? Don't you realize he's just using you? That's Citraset the Merciless, the evil dictator of Yugoslavia. He doesn't love you. The guy's a war criminal, Ma. He wants us to take over America for him so he can rule the world.
Why, Rip? I can't believe you would concoct such lies about poor, gentle Anton, the most loving foreigner in the world. I think you're jealous.
Jealous? That's what you think? You blind, lovesick fool! Well, that's it. I quit. Get yourself a new son. I'm not gonna live this lie anymore.
Okay, if that's the way you want it, forget everything I ever taught you. Forget the 16 years of milk I gave to give you strength and nourishment. Go on, then. Get out of here. Leave! You're no son of mine!
Fine, dandy. I hope you two and the rest of your stinking, filthy world get along just fine together. I'm out of here, mister.
Don't do it, man. Your loyalty is here with your family, with your blood brothers. Look at the face on Slab there. Look what you're doing to him.
Who would have thunk one of the ripping friends would turn traitor?
In this here age of uncertainty, we need to concern ourselves more at home. We need to build strong family ties. We need to love our father and obey his every command.
Chunk to window painting. We have achieved target location. Release payload.
The ripping friends! They've turned evil! Get them!
You take out the guards. You grab the president. I'll handle the big one. Let's rip!
I'm real sorry about this.
I'm really sorry about this. All clear, Chunk.
Why are you ripping your president?
We're sorry, sir, but we gotta do what our daddy tells us. You're fired.
At last, I am the most powerful dictator on Earth. Get me the Pentagon. Yes, General Bladderwort, it is time. That's right. Start pressing the buttons.
The buttons? Not the buttons?
Yes, the buttons. Start pressing the buttons and release the bombs all over all the major cities in the world. That is my order.
Presidente, may I present your new secretary to you before you blow up the world?
Oh, aggravant. Hang on a minute, please. You are a delightful vision of American loveliness. So fresh, so free, so full of the pioneer spirit. Come closer, my little mink, that I might see the pimply cheeks, so like the bumps on the overripe strawberries.
Honey, I bought you some nice snacks. You shameless hussy!
Now, do you see him for what he really is, Ma?
Oh, my darling boy. You were so right. Can you ever forgive me for being such a blind fool?
Sure, Mom. Can I be a ripping friend again?
Of course, honey.
Rip the ripping friends. It's ripping time! Citrus set dethroned. Return home. Abort mission.
Now, go!
Hiya, fellas. I'm back. Let's rip them! It's ripping time! Oh!
And once again, the free world is a safe place for manliness, thanks to the Ripping Friends.
It's ripping time!
That's the spirit.
Let's rip them apart!
Hill is next on Adult Swim.
Ah, springtime. It can only mean one thing. That wet little nose, those cute furry feet, those adorable opposable thumbs. It's your old friend, the Easter monkey. Yes, the Easter monkey. Every spring he emerges from his den to spread Easter cheer across the land. Oh, Easter monkey, what's that in your basket? Why, it's special treats for all the boys and girls. Start a holiday tradition with Cartoon Network and the Easter Monkey. All day next Sunday.
The stars snap like distant coyotes beyond the moon. And the pine trees make little noise, sudden and stealthy, as if they were walking about. And the place heaves with ghosts. It is the ghosts one misses most. The ghosts there of the Rocky Mountains that never go beyond the timber and that linger like the animal round the spring water. I know them, they know me. We go well together. D.H. Lawrence.
New Mexico's beauty has inspired countless souls. Listen closely. Its legends are calling. Put yourself in a state of enchantment. Call for your free New Mexico vacation guide.
What's it like to crunch into a Twix?
Creamy. Cookie.
Twix!
Tony V in the mix.
Crunch into it.
Twix.
It's all in the mix.
Something for women that's more secure than an email password. Kotex brings you readjustable wings with strips by Velcro USA. Kotex fits. Period.
Go ahead, ask me. Ask me about two. Ask me about two with authority. Solid. Ask me about 2 turntables. Ask me why 2 is the magic number. Stop that. Back to business. Ask me who'd be my second pick. Come on now. Ask me about 2. And be sure to ask me about 2 in my house.
Going on right now. Walk into any Foot Locker and pick up 2 pair for just $89.99.
Just remember, I've only got 2 hands.
You alone have been granted the 5th freedom. You have the right to spy, steal, destroy, and terminate to ensure that American freedoms are protected. If captured, your government will disavow any knowledge of your existence. You are no longer Sam Fisher, agent of the U.S. government. You are a Splinter Cell.
Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell. Now redefined to push your PlayStation 2 to the limits with exclusive new levels and features.
Parents strongly cautioned. The following programs are intended for mature audiences over the age of 18. These programs may contain some material that many parents would not find suitable for children and may include intense violence, sexual situations, coarse language, and suggestive dialogue.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Man, I love having 3 HBOs. At 8 o'clock, we got Real Sex 41. Then we switched to Taxi Cab Confessions 10. Then over to Autopsy 7.
I'm glad I'm paying for satellite instead of health insurance.
Good evening, guys. Andy, I don't want to bother you, so thanks for the gift. I'll put the receipt on your desk.
Wait. I gave you a gift?
Oh, I'm getting straight A's this quarter. Mom and Dad always bought me a gift for that.
You don't live with Mom and Dad anymore.
Right. And since you've taken over for them, I got myself a treat on your behalf. A great new computer game.
Sweetheart, here in the real world, you don't get a present just for doing your job. I paid the electric bill. Nobody got me a gift. Like I said, I paid the electric bill. If you want a gift, have some electricity. It's on me.
You're not being very supportive. I hope you're not like this during parent-teacher conferences tonight.
Hi, I'm not sure we've met. Andy French? Couldn't care less about your education?
No, you have to go. Mom and Dad said you're supposed to do everything they normally do.
Okay. Well, why don't you go hop into bed, and I'll be in a moment to sprinkle talcum powder on your ass.
Mom and Dad would like to speak to you.
Hey, you two. How's life in Wyoming?
What's this about you emotionally abusing Kevin?
Nothing, Mom, but I can't suddenly change my life around just because Kevin's here. I have plans for tonight.
Mom, he's drinking on the couch with Jim.
Hey, Mrs. F.
I'm Andy French. You know where I'm supposed to be, or...
Oh, Andy French! Oh, you must be Kevin's father.
No, I'm not his father. I'm...
Guess who I am?
Wow. Some teacher or something?
I'm Toby's mom.
Toby?
You know Toby, Kevin's best friend. And with George, the three of them are the limit. I call them the Jolly Boys. Oh, Eileen, Howard. These are George's parents. Howard runs the market on Avenue 3.
Hey, I know you. Malt liquor box of bugles.
I know you too. No credit, pay now.
Andy, I hope you'll consider joining us in the PTA. Oh, it could be a real hoot.
I don't join clubs unless they rent pornographic videotapes. Call me if you get some.
Hey, when's Andy coming back?
Probably not for a few hours.
Oh, then how about you? You want to go up on the roof and get toasted?
I'm not much of a toaster, but thanks anyway. Would you like to take a look at my new game?
Yes. My answer would have to be yes.
You start the game as a Viking warrior. The more people you kill, the stronger you become, until finally you can afford your own Viking army and a fortress. And you play on the internet with other gamers. Toby, George, and I are going to team up and go on a killing rampage.
You kids are lucky, man. All I had was the Boy Scouts.
Hey, ready to go rampaging?
Okay, just a minute.
Norseman, headed your way. Kill him, Toby.
I don't know how. What do I do? What do I do? Help me! Ah!
Oh, I'll do it.
Sorry, I panicked. That Norseman looked just like my grandpa.
Look, if we're going to be an effective horde, you're going to have to get your act together. Man, I can't wait for George to get up and running.
Mom's been using you, hasn't she?
Garden looks great, Posey. Expecting a big harvest?
Oh, yeah. There were even more vegetables yesterday, but the police were chasing a suspect across the roof and some got trampled. But even so, there are more than we could ever possibly eat.
Hey, I have an idea. Why don't you sell them? Start your own business. People pay top dollar for organic vegetables.
Oh, wow, that's a great idea. I was going to give them to charity, but where is the fun in that? I want to make some money.
Kevin's doing great. Excellent student, blah, blah, blah. You want to hear this stuff?
Not really, no.
Great. We still got 14 minutes. If only more parents were like you.
Please have a seat. I'm Miss Peck.
French. Andy French. I'm Kevin's. Brother, Kevin's brother. We both, came from the same mother.
Well, I must say it's a joy to teach Kevin. For a transfer student, he caught up very quickly. He has a college-level grasp of literature and an extremely advanced vocabulary. Mr. French? Do you have any questions?
Yes. Don't I know you from somewhere? Borchmore College, class of '96?
In 1996, I was in the Marines, serving with UN forces in Bosnia-Herzegovina.
Ah, lucky Serbs.
I think this conference is over.
Wait, what are you doing this weekend? Maybe we could go to a movie?
I don't think so. Have you been drinking?
Many times, but I'm always up for more. You want to go knock back a few?
Thank you for coming. Goodbye.
No, wait. We need to talk.
Frankly, Mr. French, I'm amazed Kevin's doing as well as he is, given the total lack of parental involvement and responsibility.
Hey, I'm totally involved and responsible. There's nothing I wouldn't do for Kevin.
I knew it! So can we count on you to join the PTA?
Sure. Sign me up right now.
Wonderful. We could use one more on the cleanup committee.
Ugh. Have fun in there. Good night. Oh.
Adult swim. On the next Futurama.
You went to college?
Of course, I'm a bender. I went to bending college. I majored in bending.
What was your minor?
Robo-American Studies.
By God, I'm going to enroll here at Mars University and drop out all over again.
I think that's probably your roommate.
Oh, right, cool. Come on in, roomie. What the?
I call top bunk.
Tomorrow night at 11 on Adult Swim.
All the rappers coming out now who look up to him.
Y'all got guns? Makes me want to run. I ain't having no fun. I feel like I'm a hot dog and y'all be the bun.
He's dope.
I'm down.
Malibu's Most Wanted, rated PG-13, starts this Friday.
No way.
Never seen an angel with wings?
No.
Ever heard of 1-800-COLLECT?
Who hasn't? When you want to call collect, dial 1-800-COLLECT.
Brawn and brains. I like that. 1-800-COLLECT. Save a buck or two.
This is the most amazing advancement for women since the push-up bra. Kotex brings you readjustable wings with strips by Velcro USA. Kotex fits. Period.
Hey, in here.
Check out shop.cartoonnetwork.com, your headquarters for animation collectibles, artist drawings, cell art, maquettes, and more.
New on cartoonnetwork.com.
Ask me about 2. Ask me about 2 with authority. And be sure to ask me about 2 in my house.
Going on right now. Walk into any Foot Locker and pick up 2 pair for just $89.99.
Just remember, you've only got 2 hands.
Who's your friend?
He watches my back.
Guts and insanity. Interesting mix.
Bulletproof Monk. Rated PG-13. Starts Wednesday, April 16th.
Ah, springtime. It can only mean one thing. It's your old friend, the Easter Monkey. Every spring, he emerges from his den to spread Easter cheer across the land. Start a holiday tradition with Cartoon Network and the Easter Monkey. All day next Sunday.
Beginning next Sunday on Adult Swim. Adult Swim. Hey, hey, listen up. Family Guy. Next Sunday at 11:30 on Adult Swim.
You were right, Lois. TV is evil.
Gross. There's lipstick on that chicken.
Oh, you're right. What's all that?
Flyers for a PTA meeting I'm hosting. I joined up to impress Kevin's hot English teacher.
Nice job. If I was a girl, I'd sleep with you.
Oh, excuse me, Gus? Who would I speak to about produce sales?
Produce? Those things look like rocks.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, they're not rocks. These are organic vegetables, quite delicious and healthy, and they make great salads.
This joint, we don't have much call for salad. Some joker wants one. I just dud up a cabbage with some of this hot dog relish. Hey, anybody here want a salad? Sorry, sweetheart. Come back with a basket full of hog's brains, we'll talk.
Toby, you were supposed to be guarding our fortress. What happened?
Where are you?
Huh? A Norse slave trader approaches. What is your command? Sell Toby.
Andy, some people are here to see you.
People.
Get your sunny side up, sleepyhead. Put on your happy cap and...
Now, as for the fall dance, does anyone have any suggestions for the entertainment?
Well, I, for one, love square dancing. We could decorate the gym with bales of hay and have a hoedown.
We can't afford hoes. Why not something cheap like one-man band from Street Corner? He play for nickels.
I've got a connection at the Yiddish Violin Academy.
Those kids will play just for the exposure.
Holy crap.
Something you'd like to add, Mr. French?
Well, the stuff you're talking about is totally lame. Our kids will hate it.
Well, what do you suggest?
Well, look, for practically nothing, you can get a good DJ. One who plays music the kids actually like. Know what I mean?
I haven't listened to much popular music since that sniper took out our radio in Sarajevo.
Ooh, yeah. Well, trust me, if there's one thing I know, it's young people and how to nurture them.
Let's nurture our children, folks.
I tell you, George, Virtual Valkyrie has changed my life. You don't know what you're missing.
I do. I still can't get it installed.
You dirty backstabber. You sold me into slavery.
Hey, Toby, you snooze, you lose.
But you too shall snooze, old friend. And when you leave your computer for even a second, I will wreak my horrible revenge. By Odin, I am coming for you.
Little help? Hey, stop. Give it back.
Yo, look, Dancing Queen wants his disco ball.
Come on, let's see you shake your fruity booty.
Shouldn't you two be in class?
Get my
Could you use a hand here?
Sure.
So, I've heard Kevin talking about his girlfriend in Canada. Think you might bring her down for the dance?
No, she's made up. I mean, they broke up. It was rough, but I helped him through it.
Kevin's lucky to have you. Well, see you two Saturday.
Miss Peck?
Howard, would you like to buy some of my homegrown vegetables? They're only 30 cents each.
I already got plenty vegetable in salad bar. See? Pickled beets, crouton, bacon beets, you name it.
Yeah, perhaps if you tasted one of mine.
It burns! Take your health food out of here!
Sasha, look. They've got Indonesian mandrake root. Ooh, and kohlrabi bulbs.
Oh, yeah, just birthed from Mother Earth this morning, Sasha.
Oh, my God. Is that real dirt? How much are they?
Those not for sale yet. She a wholesaler. Okay, I'll buy all your vegetables. 30 cents, right?
Oh, yeah, okay. No, not anymore. Now they're $2 each.
You crazy! Get out of the store! Expensive, dirty vegetables. Hey, George!
Hey, Cal, we really spruced up that old gem. You will not recognize it at the dance.
I'm not going to any dance.
What? You have to go. What kind of a parent am I going to look like showing up at the dance without my own kid?
I can't leave my computer. If I do, Toby will kill me. And God only knows what George is planning.
Yes!
Well, I, for one, cannot believe you'd rather bury your nose in that darn computer than go to a dance and meet some nice girls.
I hate dances, okay? Girls don't like me. No one will dance with me, so I'm not going. The end.
I just think it's important for a young man's development.
Look, I've got more important things to do than obsess over women. Hey, my concubines are here.
What if I find you a date? If I find you a date, will you go?
Sure, whatever. Beat it.
Beat it? Come on, I'm busting my ass for you, and I deserve some respect. Would you talk to Mom and Dad like that?
No, but you would.
Good point.
Kevin's got a lot to offer, Andy. I bet he could find a date on his own.
I can't take that chance. He has to have a decent date if I'm going to impress Miss Peck. Now focus. Hey, ladies. Anybody want a date for the dance?
Ew!
Huh. That's odd. I didn't even mention Kevin. Hi. How'd you like a date to the dance Saturday night?
I'd love it. Only my dad says I'm not allowed to date until I'm 14. Wait, here he comes. Let me ask him.
I'm trying to find my brother a date for the dance, and I'm willing to pay for it. Any takers?
What I gotta do?
Oh, nothing like that. One dance, a cup of punch at most.
$100.
100? 50.
50? What's he look like? 200. And no slow dances.
I love
cute rock. Tell your friends about me.
Okay, that's it. You people get away from my store and call police.
Hey, pal. Let her sell her vegetables. It's a free country. At least it used to be.
Just another case of the man trying to keep us down.
I'm not the man. He kept me down, too.
Save it for the country club, Thurston.
Okay, you win. I buy all your crazy, expensive vegetables.
Oh, great. Okay, I'm glad we could work this out, Howard. I will also need a 40% franchising bonus, a small shelving fee, and of course an exclusive point of purchase display to maintain my brand integrity.
Okay, but next time you need tampon late at night, forget it.
You've really outdone yourself, honey. Those are beautiful cupcakes.
Yeah, I frosted each one in a different style. Cubist, Dada, Russian constructivist.
Thanks for helping out with the food. Really appreciate it. Kevin, let's go! Come on, chop, chop. Let's get the show in the... What is this?
It's called fortifying your defenses.
Oh, no. We're off to the big dance. Look at you. Your hair's a mess.
Let go of me. Stop. I can't see my battle lines.
You want to look good for your date, don't you? Here, this'll match your slacks.
Let's be rational. Dances are voluntary activities that...
Someday, you'll thank me for this. Now, buck up, smile, look like you're having fun, especially if Miss Peck walks by.
Fun? Sure, I'll just chit-chat over punch while Toby's army beheads me and mounts my face on a pike.
That's the spirit.
Andy, everything looks wonderful.
Hey, when you travel air French, you travel first class.
Maybe later I can visit the cockpit. I'm sorry, we didn't flirt much in the Marines.
You're doing fine. So, how about a dance?
I've got some work to do, but I'd love to later.
Work. Right. Chaperoning. I'm on it. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Can you believe that?
I'll take care of it.
Whoa, 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 whoa! None of that in here. You take it outside.
Toby's away from his computer. That means nobody's defending his fortress.
Hey, how's my little jolly boy? Having a good time?
No, let me go. Come on, I'm in a big hurry.
Toby, my baby!
Listen to me. We're gonna find Miss Peck, and you're gonna tell her I'm a loving, caring brother, or I'll kick your ass. I didn't mean that. Please don't call Mom.
Young man, my kitty cat is stuck up in that tree.
Sorry, it was already dead.
Ready for that dance yet, Miss Peck?
Sure. And Andy, it's Colleen.
Come on, keep pedaling. You can do it.
I'm doing it, Daddy! I'm biking all by myself!
Aha!
Your fort is going down. My Navy's gonna blast you.
Yeah, your Navy and what army?
You know, Andy, when I first met you, I didn't think much of you.
Oh, thank you.
I thought you were an immature, selfish slacker, but you really proved me wrong. You're caring and responsible and a terrific parent.
So, maybe I'm your type after all.
Maybe you are.
There he is! Yo, where's my money?
What money?
He said he'd give me $200 to go out on the date.
200? It was 50.
Don't you disrespect my bitch.
Andy, you paid this girl?
I just wanted my brother to have a good time. Not that good a time.
That's him! That's the pervert who tried to pick me up yesterday!
Look, I was just trying to be a good, caring parent. The kind you like. This whole time, I've only been looking out for Kevin.
I'm a dead man.
Isn't that cute? Little guy's all tuckered out.
Ow. Andy, it hurts to walk.
What do you want me to do about it? I can't believe I'm being nice to you and no one's around to appreciate it.
I appreciate it.
What's that smell?
I fell in the sewer. Bill Oakley, Josh Weinstein production.
Now, let me see. The Baron. Where have I heard of him before? What do you think, Race?
About Froelich? I think he's a between his and his he's got it bad.
Coming up next, it's Boomerang, followed by The Chuck Jones Show on Cartoon Network.
On the next Futurama.
You went to college?
Of course, I'm a bender. I went to bending college. I majored in bending.
What was your minor?
Robo-American Studies.
My God, I'm going to enroll here at Mars University and drop out all over again.
I think that's probably your roommate.
Oh, right, cool. Come on in, roomie. What the?
I call top bunk.
Tomorrow night at 11 on Adult Swim.
You don't have to accept thinning hair or baldness any longer. There is a solution, a natural and proven solution that will restore your own hair permanently.
Call 800-MHR-4190 right now, and we'll send you your medical hair restoration information kit. You'll receive this award-winning video or DVD free.
You don't have to accept your hair loss. Do something on the outside that will make you feel great on the inside. Pick up the phone and call the number on your screen right now.
Attention stock market investors. If you bought certain stocks from Wall Street brokerage firms and lost a substantial amount of money in the stock market, you may be entitled to compensation. Again, if you suffered significant financial loss in the stock market and invested your money with Merrill Lynch, Solomon Smith Barney, or Credit Suisse First Boston, call the law offices of James Sokolov. Call 1-800-701-8470. That's 800-701-8470.
From master filmmaker Hayao Miyazaki comes the most acclaimed film of 2002.
Leave before it gets dark.
I'm dreaming! Haku!
Prepare to be spirited away on DVD and video this Tuesday. Rated PG.
Something for women that's more secure than an email password. Kotex brings you readjustable wings with strips by Velcro USA. Kotex fits. Period.
Whoa, there is a...
Simple way to call collect?
Huh?
It's 1-800-COLLECT. It's easy.
Oh, yeah, 1-800-COLLECT for collect calls.
Somebody just earned their wings. 1-800-COLLECT. Save a buck or two.
Wings. Hey, in here.
Check out shop.cartoonnetwork.com, your headquarters for animation collectibles, artist drawings, cell art, maquettes, and more.
New on cartoonnetwork.com.
Introducing New America Online 8.0. With hundreds of new features, there's never been a better time to try it.
America Online has so much more.
You've got mail.
With 8.0, I can customize my email.
You can pick what emails you want to see first in your mailbox.
With AOL's new parental controls, I can set up for each one of my children.
I can control when and how long they stay online. Call now and get 1,025 free hours for 45 days and hundreds of new features.
Searching is quick and easy.
Now AOL searches are faster than ever with Google.
I can sign up to AOL from home or on the road.
There are more access numbers than ever.
The customer service is free and it's 24 hours a day.
They're friendly, they're responsive. Call 1-800-901-9795 now and get started right over the phone with 1,025 free hours for 45 days. There's no commitment and you don't even need a credit card.
It's an AOL like you've never seen before.
New AOL 8.0 with hundreds of new features. There's never been a better time to try it.
Good morning. Great day for rangering. Ah! Can't you see? You're playing with people's lives.
This is Boomerang from Cartoon Network. This is Huckleberry Hound on Boomerang from Cartoon Network.